Okay. So, Lynn, why did you get involved in this project? What drew you to it?
I think just meeting people who didn't understand how to make change in their cities and in the state and in the nation, and learning how frustrating it was for people who really didn't feel like they were getting a fair shake at life in this country and wanted to see change, didn't know how to make change, and were so frustrated with the system they didn't even try anymore.
Mhm. So, what would you tell people? There's some people that get real, I don't know, like you mentioned, they get frustrated, they're disappointed. Um, how would you just, without pushing them into a polling place, how would you motivate them to really use their voice and really become part of the process?
Well, we're all interested in the outcome of every election that there is. We're all interested in the outcome. And when it doesn't go the way you want it to go, it's so disappointing. But a lot of times it's like having a big football game and only half your team shows up for the game. And if only half your team is showing up, there's no way you'll ever win. And so we've really got to bring the whole team into the game. And we really need to get everybody participating and moving in the same direction with the same goal. It's very simple. The more people that want something to happen and vote, they are the ones who get what they want to have happen. And so you really got to participate. You got to show up, and you can make change.
So, and before you go into the booth, so to speak, what would you suggest in terms of people doing their research, I guess? Because you go in there, you see all these names, and then you can turn the TV on and you hear one viewpoint, and then of course there's always the ads where the candidate comes out and talks about everything they're going to do and all that, playing to their base, so to speak. But what would you say to the person who really wants to kind of research and really be able to feel confident in the decision that they do make? Because you can Google, you can watch TV, but what's your approach in kind of researching the candidates and the issues?
There's a lot of different ways you can do that. I mean, I think we all know somebody who knows a lot about government and who we agree with, and sitting down with them and just going through the voters pamphlet and taking each candidate or each cause and just saying, can you explain to me what this is, what the impacts would be of this passing or not passing, and helping them to give you the information you need to make a decision that you feel good about. So that's one way to do it. Other ways is there's lots of groups out there that make recommendations, from the local newspaper to leagues and their websites. And if you feel that you align with the values of these groups, then you can just go on their websites and see what they recommend.
Well, let me ask you this question, because you've had a life in politics. When did you get the, I don't know, the bug, the politics bug, or what's drawn you into your career doing this? What was appealing to you?
I think I've always been very drawn to help people who are underserved, and I've been volunteering my whole life. And I'm a physical therapist, so I like to help people. And so when I was on the Parks Board and I saw things happening in government that weren't really fair, and there were no rules that stopped it from happening, I decided I really wanted to get in there, be in a decision-making seat, and make that decision to not make that possible for people to do what they were doing. So that was when I won my election. That was one of the first things I changed.
Okay, is there anything else you want to add?
I would just say that, everybody has a voice and everybody cares about things. And that should motivate you to want to get out there and find out how you can make change. And, it's great to vote. It's important to vote. But I personally would love to see people at the decision-making table and actually creating policy and creating it at the local level, the county, the state, the federal level, whatever level it is that you have a passion for. find out how to get to that table, and I will help you get there. You can call me because I am all about, giving people an opportunity to be at a seat at the table.
All right. Thank you.